this is where the video edit starts, so let me do the presentation.
Hello, and welcome back to the stream. We're on Digimon Survive Episode 2. This was meant to be Madhog's introduction, but the Melly totally stole it, because her ego is out of whack. That was a great intro, Madhog. You okay?
Hey. Yeah. No, it's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine, you're fine. What's up, fellow Digi-Destined? Welcome to Digimon Survive. There you go. This is still the beginning of the game. We haven't progressed much. In fact, Sushi, since you were asleep for most of it, let me get you up to speed with the plot so far. It is Digimon Adventure 1, except darker. You see all the kids. Most of the kids here are a very obvious direct parallel to the main cast from Digimon Adventure 1.
Yeah, right.
You can definitely see that. Here's the kid with goggles, for example, Takuma. And they all get spirited away into another world after they cross the tunnel from Spirited Away, funnily enough. And now they are here and they are in mortal danger because Digimon don't seem to be friendly. Also, there is an old guy who came and delivered a lot of backstory or lore, if you will, and I don't remember what he said exactly because we were making funny voices all the time. And that's about it. Oh, and Melody, by the way, I am going to ask you to actually turn on back the voice lines because we are here to make silly voices, and not all of these moments are going to be silly, haha, funny. And I think the acting will carry those scenes more than we could possibly do.
Oh, so they'll be unfunny to the point of, like, raining blood.
Well, no. Well, I cannot say anything more than that because I have played this game. I know what's going to happen and what's not going to happen, so I need to be coy about spoilers.
Now, let me catch you up with the game. Now.
What?
Right, okay, Jesse, I'm going to catch you up. I'm going to catch you. Somebody clip that. No,
gotta catch them all, I guess.
Right. So, basically, 7 kids go away for the summer, and they find themselves in a digital land. Each one of them with their own Digimonster, a digital companion.
You're just reading the premise, aren't you?
No, they Digivolve to
I think she's reciting the song.
Digivolve to Ultimate 2. They're gonna save the digital world for me, and they're gonna save the digital world for you. Hey, Digimon. Hey, Digimon. At the end to the boys.
Hey, Digimon.
Hey,
indeed.
Digimon. Hey, Digimon. Champion. And then they found themselves in this creepy forest, and there's a bunch of Gotsumon. Not Meteormon, not to be confused. They're different Digimon.
And also,
they're a bit similar.
And also all the spider lilies, which are not ominous at all, and they are not typically associated with death or passing.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so could you please, as I was saying, turn back on the voice acting? Even if it's in Japanese.
Sure.
Yes, please.
Let's see. How do I access the menu again? Oh, right.
Oh boy.
And of course it's a
phone.
phone.
And be careful not to press auto mode this time. That would be swell.
What mode?
auto mode. She accidentally pressed auto mode last time, and we spent about half an hour trying to read very fast all the dialogues that were scrolling.
Oh.
I thought it was just how the game was. I didn't know.
I should have caught on that much earlier, so that's also on me.
そうだみんな無事なのか
Soda.
Can you can chat hear the game, or does it need to be a bit louder?
I ran out of soda. Yeah, I did hear it as alto mode as well. Mitamaton, sorry. I just, you know.
You can still read the thoughts. The thoughts are not voiced.
Well, I'm pretty sure thoughts are very loud with their talking.
Listen, we all have intrusive thoughts, but that's not what I'm talking about.
No, I'm just saying that thoughts tend to like to hear the sound of their own voice. Because I'm so hot, and like I've got like the best brain, and I like, oh my god.
Hello, Kitty.
Right. So,
Nobody gets that
reminder,
reference.
Melody, you have... Yes, Melody, reminder, you can use the trigger buttons to quickly find the things you're looking for on a screen, so you don't have to do it. You don't have to go do pixel hunting, unless you have to, because in some cases you do have to do that.
I do know the thought mentally, yes.
We're all a bit mental today. We're playing Digimon Survive.
Did we really just click around just to say we should look somewhere else?
Yes!
Wow.
Welcome to the interactive part of playing a visual novel, also known as playing Danganronpa.
But that was so pointless.
Right then. Okay, well, you have better get used to this trope, Melody. Something's
also,
coming.
why do the Digimon have Pokemon growls?
You know, I was about to ask that.
They
are also as
Digimon, they should be like,
compressed.
hey, you, hey, over there.
Hey, you, I'm gonna kill ya!
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Digimon. Wham! I'm gonna kill ya! I'll kill ya!
That's the
now.
best thing about Digimon. They speak English for some reason. I don't know. Or Japanese.
Depending on where you're from.
I guess the fact that they speak a human tongue actually makes sense with the lore of Digimon, the fact that they exist as a collection of data that takes the shape of something or the other taken straight from the subconscious world of humanity itself, which is why there are angels and demons, but also literally Peter Panmon and I'll never stop reminding you, Captain Hookmon is a thing. So it makes sense that they would be able to speak the human tongue because they come from us, literally and metaphorically.
Oh,
Oh, but
I
like,
thought this was a wholesome stream.
like Helena. Oh, right. Okay, this is gonna make things even more difficult. Helena said that she might become my editor, maybe, and if so, like to illustrate my point, there's a bit in Pokemon where I think it's like very early on where Pikachu's trying to communicate with Ash. And this is a problem with Pokemon, because like, Pikachu's just like, Pika Pika. It's like, what's that? Pika Pika? Pika Pika power? Oh, I get it. And then he attaches the bike to, like, his cheeks and charges it with the dynamo and stuff. Like, if it was Digimon, like Pikachu, he'd just be like, yo, hook that bike up to my cheeks, yo.
Yo, bitch!
It would have saved so much time!
Bitch, put it inside me, bitch!
No,
Yo,
no,
inside me,
wholesome,
man.
wholesome. She's not gonna attach her name to a project that's not wholesome. That's why Jessica's working very hard on
I have
it.
a feeling that if Pikachu would be able to speak regularly, like Meowth does, it would be not wholesome at all. I think he would have words.
Well,
Too much.
Meowth did it for a very non-wholesome
Just
reason.
attach these electrodes to my
He
booty
did it.
cheeks.
He did it for some you know.
Don't finish the sentence. Let's move on.
おーい
Well, because you know, cat Pokemon. So
葵さ
Yes, I get it. Thank you.
ん
Moving
誰
on.
か誰か
Wow, you are really knocking yourself out over that, eh? Am I Dan in Game Grumps
お墓のエリアの姿
right now?
Meowth also lost the ability to select
I never
their
got into
special
Game
move.
Grumps, so I don't know what that means.
Also, Pikachu's direct
Okay,
current on a
so
bicycle.
basically we
alternate
have this
current.
dynamic in which you say something really, really dumb as a joke, and I react disappointed like a mother.
Oh, so it's you're
Uh-oh.
the Jacob of Drawfee.
岩みたいなやつなのか
See, now that I don't understand.
Is it Nagumon? It's
Sound
Nagumon.
disappeared, blah, blah, blah.
I think it's Nagumon.
Oh, what?
近づいてるのかわ
Jump at it!
できるだけ
Well, if I was playing as Marcus Damon.
I think it's Koromon.
Punch it!
Agumon is not how it starts.
あれ草むらの見え
No, but I think you're going to be hearing the original voice actress of Agumon in this game, if I'm not mistaken. That is
lady?
why I wanted to turn back the voice lines,
目には
so you could hear
見えない
it.
けどいる
It is definitely a lady.
そう
Wah! Gamamon. Wah!
I just
Hero!
can't shoot it out. Careful now.
Wah!
草に
Turn turns around, sees a monster.
近づ
Ah!
いたから逃げたのか
Isn't Gamamon's squeal like the cutest? Like in Ghost
Mm.
Game? Wow, hero!
My champion chocolate or whatever it is he said.
I love that though.
I'll be
Like-
honest with
こ
you.
とがあったっけ
Oh, sorry, go on.
I will be completely honest with you. I think the trio from Ghost Game are some of the best designed Digimon in the entire franchise, and I can only hope they will put them in the next
す
game.
ごかったけどでも考えてばかりじゃ拉致が開かない
Suspicious.
To be fair,
We
I like.
must approach. We must risk the danger of death for content. We must post this on TikTok. Once again, if you're confused, use the keys to quickly find what you need to be find.
I'm
What
trying,
you
but
need
I've
to
got Q and
find.
F, and they don't. Oh.
Oh, did they stop reading your controller by any chance?
Oh no, I can probably plug my controller back in.
So, I think you're looking for an anomaly, and you have to use your phone on it, which is a recurring gameplay feature in this game.
And Anomalocaris.
How do I use my phone with my keyboard? Oh, 3.
I mean, technically, you could probably try to plug the thing in using a special adapter to plug into your phone.
Aha! There it is. So what's funny about this premise
What?
is that they never actually established the digital part of this Digimon game. Aside from these weird
It says nothing there though.
interferences in your phone.
I don't get that, but that's clearly where the glitch is. Oh.
It's not the only glitch.
What? It says nothing here.
No problem here. I am afraid you will have to do what I said you did not need to do, which is pixel hunting. Hooray!
Oh.
Find the right one. That was not the right one. Is this the right one?
Ah, you Koromon!
Got it!
Hi.
It's Koromon.
Hi, you pink bullmon.
Whoa, what the heck is that? Yeah, seemed like the rock thing from before. Hope it'll be friendlier.
See, that
If
one
you
looks
don't
more
want me
like
to
chewing
voice.
gum than the other one.
Yeah, it does. It does.
If you do
Chewing
not
gum
want
is
me to
fine.
voice Takuma from Digimon Survive, send tweet.
Oh no, that thing hanging out next to all the blood. Yeah. I'll survey the other spots with my camera.
Yes,
Oh,
you
so
must.
you gotta do it in
simply must.
order.
I'm afraid that's the case. Yes, you have to do it in a specific order.
Hi.
You just love to do that.
That's annoying.
Don't you just love it when games do this?
Why didn't they just block out the other things first?
Yeah.
then? That doesn't make any sense, because if the Digimon's not there, it wouldn't be causing a distortion.
Maybe the distortion is not because of the Digimon, it's because the entire world is a bit messed up.
I guess.
Okay, no, you know what? I'm walking that back. This
Yeah,
does
yeah,
not
that doesn't make any
me-
sense.
me
Yeah, yeah.
defending it. No, it makes no sense. Digimon are clearly the ones causing the distortion.
He's so cute!
A little baby mon. It's a little baby mon. It's me! It's me! I'm your destined one. Let's get married. Let's
I love that Digimon do sound like monsters, which is a flaw in the Pokemon. Like they're not pocket monsters. They're like pocket pets. Digimon are like.
They were quite literally Tamagotchi. They were quite literally a Tamagotchi in the beginning.
Aww.
Yeah, I've been waiting for you, old buddy, old pal.
もんお前って呼ぶなよ。僕にはタクマって。
You're not Palmon. Yee.
離れろって。
You're not even Koromon, the actual video game named Koromon. I'm starting to sound a bit like Dr.
Gruntilda?
Doofenshmirtz.
Oh, I was gonna go with Gruntilda the Witch from Banjo-Kazooie, but okay.
Oh, I just got reminded of the meme about hot Gruntilda.
Perry the Platypus! You're just in time for my latest, greatest creation, the Ranamon TFinator!
I don't know how I feel about like the flat art that's just like flash animated. I kind of wish he was just like a 3D Koromon.
僕はお前と違う。
They've done a good
That
job.
would have cost
but-
money, and this game does not have the budget for it. This game, it is important to remember that this game was made with a very low budget. It was actually meant to be a smaller scale game, something to be knocked off in a couple of years of development. But as we will find out, this game has a bit more of a troubled history.
Well,
So I don't mind the cut corners, considering that it's a visual novel for the most part, so they did not even need to animate anything. They could have just been still images.
I mean, most VNs are.
They move their mouths at the very least. It's like a PNG tuber, like the ones we have.
子供じゃないぞ。
Hey,
中
kinship.
学生なんだしな。
You see, babe? He's been waiting for me forever. I need to buy him. Bandai, you're gonna kill them otherwise. No, I do. If you don't buy this merchandise.
Those are smaller than I figured.
子供じゃない。
Ah, true.
うるさい。
He's a streamer, that's why Koromon. Oh,
Matteo,
take all my money, Bandai. Give me one.
I like to think he's going to bite his ankles to get his attention.
Oh, he ran away? As if. I'm taking that little pink guy away from you. Oh.
As if.
Put him on your head, and then you got a hat.
あんな生き物見たことないし。
A very cute hat that talks.
それなのに不思議なもんだな。
Hmm.
そんなに怖くはなかった。
Hot. Oh, dang it! I didn't take pictures for my social media.
Aw.
じゃないよな。
Okay. Oh, but yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
it
Let's
looks
let's
just-
look
I
around
think-
some more. Why not?
Never mind, I think the plot is happening.
Another Gotsumon.
Uh-oh.
Not to be confused with Michumon. Original OC, do not steal. Oh no, it's Pokemon.
That's... Oh no!
I was angry that we're impinging on their monopoly.
I mean, this is funny to me because Digimon did not even set out to be a Pokemon competitor.
I know,
It set out to be a Tamagotchi competitor. But then things happened.
You know,
What do you do?
Go.
Wait and see? Stand and fight or run away? Stand and fight. Yes, that's what would Tai do? Something stupid, probably, so let's do that.
Marcus, punch!
There's something that Melly actually would appreciate about Digimon Savers. They actually make commentary on a Digimon digivolving into something that looks almost the exact same, just slightly different color. And, well, you know, he's saying that he's completely different and stuff, and all the Digimon are saying he's completely different.
This thing's got an axe to grind with you, Perry the Platypus!
Oh, you go get him, Koromon. I mean, your levels are
Go
completely
get-
messed up, but...
I'm sure he can take a Gatsumon.
But we can take on child.
Aww. Ouchie! Ow! You hit me in the nose, Perry the Platypus! Do you want me to stop? Pay me.
Well, if I had a Digivice, we could get in business here, but... yell to
Protect
distract...
Koromon, yell to
Yeah,
distract
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Your choice.
I gotta show
Of
my
course, we're
bond
going
of
with the-
friendship. No!
Yes, that doesn't exist yet.
Love will make you digivolve.
Okay, so the way... By the way, you are looking at what the in-game engine actually looks like during battles.
That's not bad.
It's serviceable. It gets the job done.
It does look like a mobile game, I will say that though.
I mean, what doesn't look like a mobile game these days?
Is it possible this started out as a mobile game?
Very likely.
No, actually it didn't. It was meant to be an actual quote-unquote real video game from the start.
That's the power of love. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no!
Come on,
Agumon, I'm gonna be late for school. I didn't know. Is it you?
Digimon, Digidon monsters, Digimon blah 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 blah.
Tail.
Imagine if instead of Agumon we had gotten...
Yay, it's the
The-
good Agumon! See, babe, this is what
Imagine
Agumon's
if
supposed
instead
to look like.
Agumon... Instead of Agumon we had gotten the original character from Digimon Tamers.
Do you see, babe? Do you see how
Okay.
Agumon is supposed to look?
Yeah, let's kill him!
Lost condition, Agumon
Alright.
dies! Oh my
Well,
goodness.
Obviously, it is the only unit you have on
Start
the map. So
bats.
if he dies, it's game over. Now let's watch Melody lose at the first real battle in this game. I have to ask Melody, do you have any experience with turn-based strategy games or tactics
heck yeah.
game? Such as this one.
Oh, do I
What
have
have
to
you
end
played?
my turn? I guess that's the only thing I can do.
Rah! Ow, you punched me in the nose, Perry the Platypus! So, you have a few options.
I can probably attack the
This is
pepper
still
breath. It's
technically
yeah, it's
the
ranged.
tutorial, so...
Oh, we're good.
It's ranged.
Pepper
Pepper
flame! I love they still translate it to pepper breath.
I think it's cute. It's like he ate a particularly hot tamales, and now he has to barf fire because he's dying. Oh, hey, can you... I was about to ask... Yes, you can. You can turn to face the direction you came from. Good. Ouchie. Melody, you have better finish this off quick.
Ah, pepper frame. Yes. Oh no, I'm late for Digivolving school, Doc.
Aha! Parry the platypus! I win!
Now, I want to say that this isn't funny, but it will be funny the third time Madhog does it. This is the rules. This is...
This is technically the 5th time, come to think of it, but...
It'll go from not being funny to
Like
being
I
funny
said,
down the road.
you would know about it, freaking owl. This is... You've got mail. You
Now
would
that's
know about
funny.
it.
That's... Purposely mispronouncing people's names is... That's... Needs to be equipped from the status screen.
That is the height
okay.
of comedy, clearly.
This screen, oh my goodness, so many. Okay, the screen shows your team members' abilities and equipment plus their evolution level. Okay, press Z to see more detailed information.
Okay,
on the
Melody,
monster.
I'm going to reassure you right now. This game is nothing like playing Cyber Sleuth or Digimon World for that matter. It is not nearly as complex or complicated or deep. It is actually fairly casual, all things considered. So you will be fine. You get the hang of it.
Okay. Oh, there's an Oh, nice! I love this evolution tree. Yes, that's how evolution should be,
about
Pokemon.
that.
Take notes. It's...
I hate it. I really hate to look at that. I really, really do. I'm having PTSD for Digimon Cyber Sleuth.
なんて無茶なことをするんだと思った。
No, Koromon, I got a deed pull!
Now you see, Perry the Platypus, I once was Koromon, but then I transitioned. I am now
All of
Agumon.
Digimon is a trans allegory. Change my mind. That's it.
We could
They
ac-
live
we
their
could
best
actually
life
sit
and change
here.
their name. That's it.
No, we could actually all sit here and have a legitimate discussion about it, and we have in the past, and honestly, it's a very good discussion to have.
And unlike Pokemon, you don't choose their name for them. They choose it. Kind of.
Well, yeah, well, you can still give them a nickname or a pet name.
Keep it wholesome, automaton. But true. In an unwholesome way.
Sushi, are you asleep?
No,
Okay. I'm just checking on you.
I'm scratching my back because it's itchy.
I am on holiday time now, so we can make this quite a long stream.
Nice.
そんなことないよ。どういうことだよ。一体それってどうなってるんだ。
そんなことないよ, Perry the Platypus.
そうだよね。お前に聞いたことだよ。
See, now it's funny.
Right.
I'm glad that went over well, at least with one old member of the audience. I'm glad.
The height of comedy is repeating a joke until somebody laughs. We already established this.
I
Yes,
guess
I'm
it
gonna write a
is. We all
book.
learned this from Family Guy.
ああ、僕の仲間のことだよ。いろいろあって、この近くの神社まで来ることになって。
So,
一度は全員集めた。
I think I appreciate that this game is trying to go down a different approach to the original setup of Digimon, in that if a kid gets transported into a different world, a much more hostile world, an alien world from anything and all they know, the experience would be rather terrifying, realistically. So, I don't know how successful for Digimon such an approach would be, to be more grounded in a more not realistic, verosimil experience, such as primal fear over the unknown. I don't know how well this game would manage to do that, but I guess we'll see. Then again, the beauty of Digimon as a franchise, as a meta-series, is that it was never the most popular thing, and as such, it gave it room to experiment and try new things. The recent show Ghost Game was basically a weekly horror mystery show, which is fine and fun conceptually. And Digimon Survive, emphasis on survive, I guess could be considered horror somewhat in
The
some
soundtrack
aspects.
suggests that.
In a couple of scenes at least. There is definitely a different mood, a different atmosphere, a more somber, more filled with dread tone to it, and the presentation is a lot less colorful and a lot more desaturated. At least when they have gotten to this place. The colors are less vibrant and much more realistically shaded. That changes the entire perspective of the setting and the tone. And I appreciate the attempt to do something different here. Even if it's blatantly rethreading the same path that the original series had, but in a way that's supposed to very obviously subvert expectations.
Oh, you got a question in the chat, Madhog.
Yes?
Have you eaten Old Wild West recently?
The last time I've eaten at Old Wild West was about 5 or 6 years ago, before the pandemic, at least. I don't know if you were expecting a funny answer, but this is the real answer.
What is Old Wild West? I don't think we got that.
It's the most racist fast food chain I've ever seen, at least here in Italy. I don't know if it's better over there, in the old US of A, but in Italy, when you enter a Old Wild West joint, you are greeted with the most stereotypical, problematic portrayal of Native Americans and the Civil War time you will see outside of a 90s movie.
No, you'll just find that just in general anywhere that's not, like, directly on the reservation, because...
I'm sure it is. But, on the other hand, I do enjoy their burgers. So I guess the world is more nuanced than... I will not finish this sentence. Oh look, it's Minoru, which looks a bit like Easy if he were older.
No, it's
and
OC,
grown
don't
differently.
steal. Just like Gotsumon,
And look, it's Melody's favorite joke.
It's Aoi.
It's
beep beep
Aoi.
beep 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 boop 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 boop.
So when does she get hurt?
Are you trying to reproduce the onomatopoeia of the
Dial-up?
old modem booting up?
Yeah, I think we should change that to the national anthem, personally.
National anthem of where?
Everywhere.
I like O Canada.
Can you imagine an entire stadium of people making the dial-up sound? That'd be awesome.
That would be horrible. Horrible in a very profoundly existential way.
Is that a thing that happened in one Stephen King book? Cell? Didn't like they make like weird ungodly screeches?
Maybe. I'm just imagining it be
Have
banger.
they slept in a stadium?
You know when the dial-up sound gets to the bit, just like an entire stadium of people going.
You clip.
And then everyone together says, "You have mail!" Human race loses its mind.
I guess we are collectively raising the stakes of our terrible returning jokes. I suppose by the end of the stream, Dr. Doofenshmirtz will have to blow up Canada.
So is this where I make a joke about a boomerang?
Yes.
Why are we including the Australians now?
No, because it's a returning
Why is
show.
Why is Gutsumon
living.
so stinky? Why he got all these stink lines on him? Yes, I choose to interpret it this way and no other way.
Well, rocks can be stinky.
He's a stinky rock boy.
Where else do you get most of your, like, natural sulfur?
Sulfur these nuts. I don't know why I said that. You're a bad influence.
Wait, which one of us?
Yes.
Pokemon!
Oh look, it's this guy! Hey look, it's the starter Pokemon from
Wait, where is he?
Leopardmon!
Sun and Moon, and there is also this dog.
It's Suicune! No, it's... Mon.
It's Cujo from Stephen King's Cujo. If you are saying random things.
Why is Falcomon in weird colors?
No, it's not Biomon, babe. It's Falcomon.
No. Why is Falcomon in weird colors?
Oh yeah, wasn't he purple in Sabers?
Yeah.
Okay, so at some point, I don't know when, some of the characters, some of the Digimon were slightly redesigned. Look at how Black Tailmon or Black Gatomon looks in Ghost Game. Depending on the series, some variants might appear to look slightly different from whichever property of Digimon you've seen before. It happens more often than you might think.
Well, Gamamon did look a little bit weird during that one scene in that episode.
But, as the Digimon chat said, he was the most dinosaur he'd ever looked. It was...
I guess that's good.
There was one freeze frame in Ghost Game where, like, Gamamon was really off-model because he was, like, drawn really tiny. You know when that happens in anime, they keep the same line thickness and it just ends up being a bit wonky?
The proportions were
show-
completely off. His head was, like, smaller
Ghost
than it
Game-
was normally.
So Ghost Game was a very, 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 very long show, even by Digimon standards. It was about 10 episodes longer than your average Digimon show, if not more. So they had to cut corners in some places, and most of the episodes were done on the cheap, and they reserved all the money and budget for some of the more significant fight scenes, which don't really look good, even with all the budget, if I'm being perfectly honest. But speaking of Ghost Game, which is the latest Digimon anime for those in chat who are wondering, have you seen all the episodes?
No, we're making our way through it. Where did we get up to, babe?
Okay, I'll be honest with you.
Don't remember.
When you guys get to the mushroom episode, let me know. You will know. You will recognize the mushroom episode when you get to it.
I think we already did it, didn't we? Did we, babe? I remember Jellymon turned into a spooter in one episode, but no, she was fine actually. That was just normal Jelly.
That's not it.
Yeah, the Morphamon episode.
Okay, we watched episode 23 last.
Oh, no. You are far behind. That's in the second half at least. Falcomon the Platypus. Nice to see ya.
Just another 5
Okay,
times
so-
and it'll be funny again.
By the way, in the midst of all that we have discussed and we were drowning all the cutscenes, to get you up to
Has
speed,
teeth.
chat, Falcomon will be Minoru's Digimon.
What did you say, babe?
That's
He has teeth inside his beak.
he does have teeth.
Helena,
inside it.
if you're watching this, cue the Always Sunny clip where they make the bird with teeth from Charlie's Dream Book. Right. Did you find this in real life? Did you mean did we
Well,
did we find a
actually, I'll let
bird
you know.
with? Yes. Did you
Yes.
find a bird with teeth in this manner?
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
think that exists in
Yes,
nature,
actually.
Charlie.
Oh, yes, the goose. The goose has teeth.
Well, it's not
even
strictly
on
teeth.
its tongue. Even on its tongue, it is a creature full of teeth. It is actually a terrifying monster, the goose. Did you not know that?
Well, I know Canadian geese are evil.
Really teeth. They're not really teeth.
They sure are when they bite you.
They function much in the same way, but like, you know.
Well, we
But
know.
I will say this: a bird with teeth is, if nothing else, it's an artistic license, and it is based on reality to some extent. Anyway, here's another bottle since you were craving for them, Melody.
We do know that the Canadian geese are evil because but Canadian people are really sweet because they channel all their evilness into their geese and in a ceremony akin to how
Are
Time
Canadians
Lords look
really-
into the untempered schism.
Are Canadians really as nice as you say?
No, they're nice, but we've come to the
It
conclusion
depends.
that certain Canadians skipped their coming of age ceremony where they put their evilness into a goose. So, for example, Dr. Jordan Peterson has a goose out there, a Canadian goose that's really nice.
I should have seen that coming.
And that was his goose. And how do I move? What the hell?
Well,
I thought I had this.
what do you mean? How do you move? Melody!
I'm trying to click
Use your
move and
mouse.
it goes up there. Confirm? Oh, right. I've got to go to the space that it wanted me to go to. Okay. That's why.
Yes, that's usually what you do in a video game, Melody.
Can I aim that way?
Oh,
I don't know. Hang on, we're gonna find out. Or does that have to be in a straight line?
are you reading the tutorial, Melody, or are you just skipping it?
Not really. I want to see if I... Oh, I can go at an angle.
The range and the range of a move is displayed on the menu for the move itself.
Click.
Let's go, Agumon! Yeah!
Except in Quebec, where they turn their evilness into calories and poutine. Hello, geese. They're delicious.
And that's how the expression "our goose is cooked."
But you know, that's how we fixed Dr. Jordan Peterson, right? We need to find his goose, and we need to finish the ceremony. And he'll be
Or,
saying, I'm
better
sorry,
idea,
just like the best of them.
all of a sudden I want to save his goose from him.
I kind of want to try a mix of turkey, chicken, goose, and duck in a sandwich.
That sounds horrible. But I am
Oh.
not a fan of birds. To eat, I mean.
And I want to see, if I eat it, does it give me flying powers?
I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I understand I don't have any research to back up my theory, but I'm going to say no.
But
Any
what
scientist
if?
in chat can confirm or deny that claim? I don't want to accidentally spread misinformation.
But you see, like, I've read comics, and, like, the way you get powers, you know,
Yes, go on.
it's like, you know, sometimes you eat something weird, or you get eaten by something weird, or bitten by something weird, which is kind of like partially eaten if you think about it.
Sushi. Which comics have you read?
The one with the character that does the thing.
Oh, that one! Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good comic. Okay, Melody, are you learning to play the game yet?
I think so. I think I'm getting the hang of that. So Falcomon
if you
doesn't
want
have
any
ranged
tips,
moves.
If you want any tips or tricks, let me know. I'll try to help you as best as I can remember. Level up,
Nice.
baby! Yes!
And we got some Bienkikis. That's pretty cool. They're pretty neat.
たくまこいつとばったり出会って驚いて逃げたところにさっきの岩みたいなのが襲いかかってきてさごつもんが狙ってて危険だと教えよう
He has
Yes.
some really nice teeth.
I mean, it does look very different compared to how it used to look in Cyber Sleuth. Cyber Sleuth is going to be my frame of reference in the foreseeable future because I just completed the game. Capital C completed 100% every Digimon that could possibly be captured or farmed or cultivated or whatever term you want to use. I have managed to get them.
僕たちを守ってくれたんだ
It took me several years and 300 plus hours, but I did it.
何度もそう言ってるのだがな
You know-
Anyway, as I was saying, yes.
Why don't they call the humans as their companions their batteries? Because, like, that's what they are.
変な生き物に襲
I
われてる
guess.
状況なんだ
Because
仲間が
because
増え
that
た
would be
の
so
が心強いよ
impersonal, and it's
この調子で
because
葵さんたち
we
が
have
他の仲
to
間も探してみ
I can see
because
Jellymon doing
the
it.
whole conceit because the whole premise of Digimon is that we are literally powered by friendship, and if
Yeah.
you are starting,
But-
if you start to refer to your friends as living batteries, you're kind of undermining the whole point, and all of a sudden they might not be one to friends anymore.
Oh,
no
so
more
they might
friendship power.
葵さ
So
ん
you're
を
saying that they might resort to assault and battery.
おい葵さんを
And if
置いてったの
Digimon
No,
is
I'm
the
saying
Matrix,
they
then
might be
it's
offended,
trans.
but sure,
Yes,
go
me,
off, I
なんだ夢
guess.
中だったんだごめん
I like Mita Tomaton's analysis of the
ご
game.
つもん以外にも化け物はいるんだろ
Wait a second. Mate Automaton, isn't that the person who compared me to the nostalgia critic last
Yes.
time?
葵さんを
But as a carpenter,
I
I
still-
feel that comparison is apt and valid.
That's our
They,
carpenter?
they are qualified to make that judgment call.
Hold on a second. They said they were something else earlier. I remember. Are they
No,
are they switching job every 5 minutes?
No, they are a carpenter.
I'm not-
When we went for pizza, they got the carpenter's kit out. They started sanding the table. I'm not joking. I'm
Really?
give it a little polish. Yeah.
No.
No, I'm Misa Tomaton. I'm not making this up. I'm not. Like they gave me a look like, don't worry, Mel, I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. I'm
葵さん
I'm
I am
cursed with
dinner
knowledge.
table Jesus.
wait. They're talking like they're looking at each other, but they're standing side by side because of the way this works.
どうやら
Oh yeah, so like the reality of this is they're all standing in a line just taking turns looking in the same direction.
Now you see, they're all looking at you while they're talking.
In a line.
Yes, okay, so I'm glad that you're being pedantic about the camera work in this visual novel, because it reminds me of how I was pedantic about the framing of the entire courtroom scene in Ace Attorney. And let me actually bring back that discussion, because I feel it's worth repeating. It's disgusting how that entire scene, that entire room is set up, because if you look at the courtroom in its entirety from a distance, you will see that Phoenix Wright lies on the left of the judge, which is the right of the camera.
落ち着け
The right of the camera, keep that in mind, and the guy is facing against is on the right to the judge, which is the left to the camera. And then we cut the close-ups, and all of a sudden, Phoenix appears to be looking at the wrong direction. He's looking at the right,
ワンちゃん
implying that he's standing on the left.
葵さん
Whereas, as the establishing shot well established, he is on the right of the camera, so he's looking at the left.
Ooh! Digimon Lord
So sometimes
confirmed.
he's Phoenix left.
They don't have biological sex, but they do have gender. Look right there. Labramon's a good girl. They do have gender identities. They're just whatever they feel like, and that's awesome. That's
Okay, Melody. Okay, it's funny you brought this up actually, and also interrupted my awful tangent. But I want you to remember this. I want you to remember that Labramon here was referred to as being girl.
Yeah,
Remember that.
I will.
Let's keep that. Let's put a pin on that because there's a whole discussion to be had later on. I don't know when, but it will
って
happen.
名前なの？そうだよ、葵。これからもよろしくね。大変、あなた怪我をしてるわね。
How? She didn't even fight.
That's true.
Well, sometimes you you break a nail just walking around on all those rocks.
Gender fluid
Yeah.
Labramon. True Mita Tamatan. True.
Gender
Well,
fluid
actually,
is
yes,
probably good.
because well, actually, since you brought this up, I might as well spoil this to you. It's not a real spoiler, but later on, they accidentally refer to Labramon with he/him pronouns.
あの後
They actually do, and I think
ワンちゃん
this localization is bad, but on the other hand, they've accidentally created a gender fluid character, so diversity wins by accident.
大したことない。
Well, you gotta understand in the Japanese, they don't really use a lot of those pronouns and stuff.
I
like the
know, I
Japanese.
understand
So, like,
this, but
しないと
I understand this. I know this. It's a whole discussion we've had on this very stream some time ago. Me and Melody, that is. I understand that, and that's certainly an issue when you're localizing. But usually, what they do in localizations is to decide a gender or a pronoun and stick with it for simplicity, even if they are wrong about it. At least that used to be the practice. If the character is meant not to have a specific gender, like a Pokemon, they would go with it or its pronouns. Sometimes they them. But in this game, they specifically use girls' pronouns and boys' pronouns for the same character on multiple occasions. Multiple characters, actually. And the way it is presented feels like it's a mistake of the localization and not really a choice. And I thought that was funny to point out.
それだったら見たことある。
Agumon's such a cutie.
He is cute.
木でできた。
Head empty. That space between his eyes. If that's not for kisses, what is it there for? Certainly not his brain.
You're just reusing my cat meme.
No, you can't prove that, babe. Don't look for the meme. No, don't.
I'm going there.
皇帝か間違いな
I'm
い
scrolling up.
おい
Agumon!
案内しようありがとう
I believe I know the question.
Palcomon will be our Gabumon for the series.
A lot of cats.
It is interesting that this world also has a school in it.
ふむどうやらあれで間違いなかったようだな
Yeah! Wow! Platypus!
大丈夫？
Oh, it's almost getting
Do you
there.
like my
It's getting there.
impression?
Just two more attempts,
Wow.
Madhog.
Would you like to hear my impression of a mountain ram, Perry the Platypus?
心配してくれてありがとう。大丈夫。
どうにかここまで戻ってこれたんだ日が暮れる前に急いで行こ
それにしても、
うどうしたの葵さん
ここまでの移動でスマホを何度か試してみたの。この辺りすべて
I
が
didn't even have any mail.
電話もネットも繋がらないわ。
I need mail.
こ 者の
Oh no, no service. That means no more mail.
You don't have any mail.
We don't have any mail. Only girls and Digimon.
コンパスのアプリがまともに動かないよ。
Whoa, are you saying that school setting is relatable to the core demographic of their Ordian school children and 20-something trans girls? Yee.
I mean, listen, I'll be honest with you. I know more advanced who are trans, or at least non-gender binary, than I do cis fans.
I just think
If I'm being honest.
Digimon's more of a vibe to the trans community than Pokemon. I don't know what it is.
I think the transformative aspect of it.
Because Digimon makes you
And
trans,
also-
of course. That's the correlation causation right
Well,
there.
I honestly, from what I've seen, there's a lot of Pokemon that also resonates with queer and trans communities, especially if it is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
I think
The premise of the games is literally you are a human who gets isekai'd and TF'd into a Pokemon, and you're very fine with it.
I think what it is though, it is the transformative nature, the fact that there's branching evolutions. Like with Pokemon, it's a very set path. This turns into this, turns into this. There's some variation here and there, but with Digimon, it's just like it's gonna turn into whatever it wants to be, and that's cool.
Yes, and also
and
you
kick
know,
some butt.
yes, also that's actually reflected in the gameplay. You don't like how you turned out in your Mega Evolution? Go back to the evolution, try a different branch. You will have to work very, very hard to get it, but at the end, you will be able to get it after all that hard work. I mean, sure, if you want it to be a trans allegory, you are perfectly free to do so. I can see it. Also, let's not forget about the fact that the very fascinating fact that Digimon do not have a gender in the same way humans do have genders. They, as Sushi Witch brought up earlier,
They
in
have
the
gender
Japanese
expression.
version, they have very specific pronouns that are reserved to non-human entities, non-gendered, non-human entities, and that's the pronouns used to refer to Digimon.
So it's
So
like
even
it's
if a Digimon literally looks like Anjewomon, a BDSM goth devil girl, they still are not technically girls, because that's just the presentation that was given to them
wait, so is
by
it
us
so is it,
having an imagination.
it's like a gender neutral pronoun, like it's, but like not as unpersonal, like it's like it's reserved for a person.
Yes,
type
they have a lot
character.
more nuance when it comes to their pronouns in Japan.
Oh, that's cool.
So many pronouns, in fact, and this is how Digimon are referred to, which is why the localization effort might be a bit more difficult if you're English and you only have a set number of pronouns and no nuance whatsoever between them.
どうなってんだこれ。ただでさえもうじき日が暮れるってのによ。夜の校舎すら普通に怖いのに。
I wonder if non-binary Japanese people go by that pronoun then, or would that be confusing because it would refer to like a non-human entity, or maybe that's that.
Well,
or maybe they
I
wrote
don't know.
that.
I honestly don't know.
We should
This
find
is
out.
something we would have to ask to an actual Japanese
Japanese
non-binary person.
Eh.
We would have to ask them. This is not something. There is such a thing as cultural and language barriers to us. For example, the fact that a lot of mainstream Japanese culture has enjoyed the blackface makeups up until 2017.
Ooh, X gender. That's cool. Wait, you just making stuff up?
僕はこいつ
I think
と
me.
No, I'm
No,
not.
no, me Automaton.
X gender is what Elon wants to be.
That's what he is.
No, you're giving too much credit to that foul being.
No, I'm gonna trust me, Automaton. They're a carpenter.
I'm talking about Elon. That's the
Oh,
foul being.
that's...
そのわずかな
I would refer to Elon with it pronouns, if I'm being honest, but that would actually be offensive to those trans, queer, Therian people who actually do use it pronouns in their bios, and I don't want to punch down on them, honestly.
And as we all know, Elon actually identifies as Yoshi.
の手当てができればそれでいいの。
Little jumps.
Now Elon pretty much identifies as a fascist these days.
A fascist Yoshi.
That's a terrible thing to say. Why would you even say that,
Have you
Melody?
seen his jumps?
Yoshi
He's
is a
little
fascist.
Yoshi.
I'm not going to provide any evidence to explain that.
He eats eggs. He's not milk forward. We don't like
Did
him,
you-
babe, right?
Okay, now I'm picturing a terrible, terrible, terrible illustration of Yoshi with a Hitler mustache, and I cannot unsee it.
Let's skirt away from this conversation topic.
Yes, let's do that. Let's play this game. Let's try to focus a bit more on the plot, because there is plot happening somewhat.
Ooh. Whoa, what the hell? What happened to Labramon?
痛むのか
Uh,
しっかりしろ
if
Is
you
that just the
recall,
cut?
she was
I know, but
injured.
she said she was fine. She was lying.
Maybe-
She's a big
I
fibber.
guess she was.
And
Well, you
then
know,
she died.
No!
You cannot found the relationship of friendship
私
with
救急箱を
lies.
探してくるわ。保健室にならそういうのある。
まずは
Lies are not a good foundation for your relationships. That's just not a good start. Dan. A bit on the nose with the soundtrack. Actually, this beat of the music sounds a bit like Nier Automata, doesn't it?
Oh, thank
How near's
goodness.
the automata?
I was worried we'd have to click around on the first floor and then find a first aid kit, but no, thankfully the game saved us.
No,
and was
you see,
like,
just
hearing-
point your phone camera at the thing, and then like it'll be in different locations, and you gotta get them in the same order.
It was a good game.
Yes, that. Okay, so to recap, they are in an old, rundown, abandoned version of the summer school they were in at the beginning of the game in the other world, but for some strange reason, all the equipment appears to be brand new. Something is fishy about this place.
Yeah, that is weird. Although I think we just got that information there in the dialogue. Like, it was saying that the first aid kit was still usable and stuff. And it wasn't.
Actually, Aoi already said that. Already pointed that out. So Minoru is just reiterating the point that was already made.
No, she said that it was still. It doesn't look like it is. She said it still looks usable, but then Minoru was like, it's brand spanking new. And then I'm guessing Aoi was
Okay.
like, oh yeah.
There is this trope about visual novels that I cannot stand, in that a character will say something, and then another character will just reiterate the same point, because they also must have lines of dialogue to remind you that they are in the room existing at the same time as the other characters.
And that's why
Everyone.
Reincarnated as a Slime is a very terrible piece of literature.
It is!
'Cause it-
Thank you!
'cause it
It is
does that.
fascist propaganda! Come on! It's ultranationalist, Japanese fascist propaganda. That's
It's
what that
just
show
bad.
is. Also, it's bad.
Like, I read the light novel. I only got halfway through the thing. It was just like it was getting me very, very angry.
I was on board with the premise at the beginning because it appeared to be a literally gender fluid slime who's also bisexual. But then I've gotten to the second season. I watched the anime, by the way, not read the novel. Oh, we're just promoting imperialism here. I see what's happening. Cool. And then a genocide, and we're all fine with it. Okay, cool. Yes, no, it was justified because they were the enemies and we are the good guys. I'm not
The
watching
light
show
novel
anymore.
really likes to follow unnecessarily
Ooh, whoa.
how much he
Sudden
works
animation.
on that dungeon it is.
Did you see that?
Of course it does. Of course it does. They have to justify their awful politics somehow to make them appealing.
So I was just blown away that we had an interactive environment for a hot second. Then we actually moved up the stairs.
Hey Sushi, by the way, remember that animated opening sequence?
I haven't seen the anime, and I don't intend to.
No, the opening animated sequence from this game.
教室の中だ。
Madhog.
Oh,
This-
no, I don't. Yeah, oh,
yeah.
Yes, well, that's the only one you get to see here.
yeah.
I just wanted to reiterate this because you weren't here last time for me to tell you.
I really need the bathroom, but like you guys
look,
can't
it's
continue
this
the game
guy.
without me. We should figure out like one of those you know where you can control someone else's computer, like remote play, so you guys can like
Melody,
continue,
you
and I
could
need to
also pause the game, say you're taking a small break, then we all take a break, and then we come back refreshed.
It's
What if I go for a
Koyamon!
ride, hit something really hard, and take a literal break?
I need to go to the bathroom though. So
What
you
if
guys,
I break my bones?
Kunamon,
That
discuss.
was my
I'll
joke.
be right back.
You're just
It's
repeating my
Pikachu,
joke.
but a wormy boy.
I said it better.
No, you just said it shorter.
I actually did not hear your joke over Melody speaking, so that's my justification.
Oh. So it's
I can
Melody's
say that because
fault.
she left. Let's talk behind her back. What do you think of
Yeah.
Melody? Tell me all the deeds
Well,
and the secrets.
She's a
Spill the
bit of a
tea.
blonde bitch.
Wow. Okay. Is there a but to that sentence, or is that?
Well,
intense?
yeah, she does have one, yes.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You two really deserve each other. I say this affectionately, mind you.
I mean, in the other way too sometimes.
What is Melody's deepest, darkest secret that I can exploit for money?
I don't know if you know this, but she has an addiction to buying trading cards.
No! Really? Oh, I've got to write this down. I've got to remember
She
this.
also really likes crafts.
No!
Hey.
The scandal!
So, what conclusion did we reach? Pikachu, but a wormy boy. How do we feel about it?
Oh, I hate the worm. I want it dead.
Aw, he's okay.
Okay, listen, I don't like this design. I don't know where its eyes are supposed to be. I hate that he has a bird beak.
The
That's
eyes
too
are in the back
large.
of his head.
It is too large for its entire design, if you ask me. It's not very appealing to me. I don't like the antenna. Something about this design really does not appeal to me. But then again, I don't usually give a second look to rookie-type Digimon because I'm working very fast to have them Digi-evolve into champion level. They are too generic, usually when they are babies, and usually when they get to the Mega level, they lose the original charm and appeal of their creature designs, and they become too human-like. They become like humans cosplaying as their favorite Digimon, or tokusatsu heroes. That too. I don't like that.
You know what's strange is that none of these guys have had cards made of them. Like, Analog Youth is in the game from the first Digimon world. Mirai is in the game because Mastemon, because you know.
You're
no-
talking about the card game, the
Yeah,
trading card game,
yeah,
right?
even the Cyber Sleuth, like the main character, like they're in the game.
There is a perfectly reasonable explanation as to why you don't see these characters in your cards.
It's not kids' property.
This game wasn't especially popular. In fact, there is a... In fact, I'm going to say this without spoiling anything, but the general consensus between fans of Digimon Survive is that they cannot agree on whether they liked the story or hated the gameplay, or vice versa.
Oh.
Okay, so I think that Rio might be having the only human reaction. I think Rio might be having the most human reaction to the situation.
I don't
He's
know,
absolutely freaking out.
Minoru was pretty freaked out at first, but he's chilled now.
Minoru was
He's come
Minoru
to
was
terms.
freaked out, but
I've got a bird buddy now. It's all good.
Okay, yes, but you have to understand the context and the circumstances. Minoru was freaked out at first, but then he met up with the others and then realized that not everything is out to get him, and wow, now he has a talking bird as a friend. Meanwhile, Rio has been stuck in this school with nothing but monsters hissing at him, and that one weird worm Digimon that doesn't speak.
It's
Just-
gonna go in his ear.
It is just standing there, staring
Then
at
eat
him
his
without
brain.
saying a word. I think this experience on any kid of that age would be absolutely terrifying, and I think Rio's reaction is perfectly reasonable, all things
Munch,
considered.
munch, munch.
That said, I don't care about Rio at all.
Tasty neurons. Mm.
Boy, this looks so much like I'm playing Danganronpa.
By the way, Mitamaton, yeah, another thing about the series is that like he kind of like just has everything handed to him because he's the very special boy. Everything,
Whoa, it's Haru
including
Kennymon.
Godfoot.
Or maybe a Dokukamon.
Hmm.
It could be either.
Hey, look, it's
It's
spider
spooders.
webs.
We know that
I
much.
wonder.
Just like the
wonder-
episode, babe. Remember when I saw the spooters? I'm like, it's one of these two Digimon. Because they're the only spooters.
And then it was both of them.
Yeah.
It is probably that one spider. Yes.
It's too soon for Haru Kennymon, though. Actually,
Pokemon.
Yes.
either
I think
Dokukamon,
we're about to.
or it might be the little
I think
spooter.
we are about to find out.
なんだよ見せろよえ
Not as cute as
Nanda
Gomamon
gore.
is. Wow!
It's only now,
son?
What?
何か気配を感じるぞ
What?
I'm just like the main character only just noticed that the spider webs are everywhere.
って
What? Because he took a picture with his
Character was the
camera.
one who
Manifested.
discovered the webs in the first place, actually.
I think this is what happens when you got so many characters and they all need to have their little bit of line and stuff. And so, like, and they can only talk one at a time.
Like I said, it is visual novels,
今の今ま
and
でそこにい
this
た
is
のに
what they all do, even the good ones. They have this recurring trope which is very annoying if you actually notice it. Because if you notice it, you will never not unnotice it again.
I can ruin something for you. I don't know if you've already noticed this, but anime does it too.
Yes, of course it does. I know that. You are not
Especially
ruining
in the
anything.
first and last episode of a season.
嘘だろ
You don't.
That's
You
when it's
are
the
not
most
ruining
noticeable.
anything.
そんな速さ
The things I could possibly notice about anime, I've already noticed several years ago. Anime ruined anime for me.
I think the reason it happened is the bureaucratic side of everything. Like, if they've got voices, you know, they're gonna... They want
Well, there is
to
also-
have the people doing it to earn their pay, basically.
Well, there is also, I believe, some of it might be a cultural aspect when it comes to acting in
何言ってんだ
Japanese performances.
今から追いかけても間に合わない
And especially
Hey,
in media that's
here.
geared towards younger audiences, they want to reiterate everything to make sure they understand what's going on. Some terrible children media in Western countries does that as well.
And then they get put on the block and their head come off. Yes.
What?
ファルコム承知
Well, in a just society, that's what would happen.
Oh, okay. I would agree with that, even though I would always
I think-
enjoy it.
I think in a just society, they would stop to bring the Japanese honorifics at the end of
Explanation.
names in English
Okay.
dubs because it drives me insane. Anyway, we have
No!
some exploring to do.
Why are there so many rooms?
All right, listen, Melody, you should have read the tutorial, but I'm going to help you with this. Rooms with people in it are rooms where you can actually talk to other characters and improve their affinity levels, because yes, this game has affinity levels. Remember when I compared Digimon to Shin Megami Tensei or Persona? Well, here we are.
Let's click
You
up
also
four
have-
little guys.
You also have battle rooms, such as this one, so go nuts, fight. Oh, and by the way, Melody, by the way, I think you should know this. Yes, you have the option to talk to them. This is exactly like playing Shin Megami Tensei now. Digimon Survive. Although this part seems more a bit like Shin Megami Tensei, because you are talking to a monster in the hopes of befriending it.
I guess.
With the same kinds of cheesy dialogues as well. They are taking a lot of cues from that
Do we
series.
have to, or can we like just do like
You?
genocide
Well,
run?
Melody, I'm so glad you asked me, because do you want to recruit Digimon to your party? This is how you do it.
Uh,
And you have one now! Hooray! You have collected a Digimon. Now kill the other one and end the stage. I'm sorry to say, Melody, this is how you recruit Digimon in this game.
私の番ね。
right. Oh, I can move more than one square? Oh! Oh, that makes things a lot easier.
Melody, did you not notice that the game is showing you the max amount of squares you can move in?
I did not understand that now.
Okay. Can you go back? Can you move back? Can you undo the movement? Can you undo the movement, Melody?
Yes.
Yes, you can. Now, move in a different spot so that you can actually hit the monster now. Do you have an attack that can reach it?
Oh, wait.
Yes, you do.
No.
I said an attack, not the basic attack.
It's a cure liquor. Isn't that
Okay,
cure?
then maybe you needed to move this Digimon a bit closer. Now undo the movement. Undo the movement.
be
Don't end the turn.
It'll be fine.
Don't end the turn, Melody.
It'll be fine. But Agumon's gonna pepper breath it, and it'll be fine.
Melody.
But pepper breath can hit him. Yeah.
This is going to be a long game. Melody, you should have... Okay, I'm going to give you a tip, whether you want it or not.
Yeah.
See what kind of moves they have, and
yeah.
how much they can reach with their range. Then you plan your movement.
俺が行こう。
This is how usually these games work. You have to plan and pre-plan your strategies.
So I move to here.
Also, try to hit it on the side of it, which will do more damage. On the side and behind it is more damage.
スクラッチスマッシ
Smash. Okay.
I like that those wings of his are apparently claws as well.
私の番ね。
ュ
I mean, you could have just walked up to it and hit it.
Yeah, pepper breath from the side. This is perfect. Yeah. Perfect.
Melody, I'm going to say this. I
think
have
that was a pretty good battle.
many years of experience in tactical RPGs. I played all the Disgaea games, and those are pretty hardcore when it comes to
Probably can be a fight that needs maximal strategy. True.
the kind of games they are. And compared to them, this game is a very, very friendly entry-level strategy game. It is not especially deep in its system, but it is very approachable, very easy to learn. It is baby's first RPG in many ways. The complete opposite of what Digimon World would be, and also Cyber Sleuth. Which also begs the question, and humor me on this. Answer me this.
Yeah.
What is the audience for Digimon Survive?
Young adults?
You would think so, because the main characters are older and the tone is darker, so the story and the game are clearly aimed at older Digimon fans, right?
Oh, it's Gazimon. Whoa.
Right?
Whoa.
But then, and here's the kicker, you get to the actual gameplay portion of the game, and it's this very basic strategy game that's very easy to learn, and it's not very complicated at all. In fact, even the process of evolving your Digimon is shockingly straightforward.
Start
So you have a game that's very friendly towards beginners, but it's not meant to be played by beginners. Veteran Digimon fans actually love engaging with the awful stat economy and all the farming and grinding. They are used to it. So again, the question is, who's the intended audience for this game? Is it older fans? It is new fans? Is it both? Is it neither? And this might be one of the reasons why it is so divisive. Thank you for coming to my tangent. Anyway, you will learn to play this game in no time.
Wait, Labramon has healing powers, and yet couldn't heal
Yes.
themselves.
No.
Okay, that makes sense. That's
Oh, look, there is a box over there. I suggest you go break it. So the way you... So there are no merchants in this game, so the only way for you to actually get items or equipment is by winning them at the end of battles, or by breaking boxes or treasure chests you find during battles, or maybe, just maybe, by being lucky enough and spotting an object during the visual novel portions.
So that's a ranged attack. I think I can move here, possibly. Can I fire through other
Would
people?
are you not going to try and recruit the doggy there?
What,
The
Gazimon?
dog goblin. The dog goblin. Yes, you can.
Oh, I got... No,
You can
I
talk
can't.
to them.
I can't.
Now you can't anymore, you're fighting them. But remember this, at the beginning of battle, you have the chance to talk to the Digimon.
Okay.
If you want to. You don't have to collect them all. In fact, I would wager that the game would probably go a bit faster if you don't do what you tried to do in any other Digimon game.
Oh, I can talk. Wait, hang on. Oh no, I can only talk. Oh, foe. Oh. Oh!
Oh,
I'm just
I
gonna
guess...
get,
I mean, we are killing it. Oh, never mind. It's
I'm
getting-
glad you're okay. We're on the same page. Hey, what kind of food do you
Do you
like?
see, Melody? Do you see that meter atop its head?
Meat. I love me some meat. All Digimon love meat.
If you feel the meter, you will get a friend. That's how this works.
That I'm cool. Oh.
Nope. So what's the word? The bird is the word? Okay, it's your choice. Be my friends or...
Oh, he doesn't like
No.
that.
Nope, and it ran away. That's the issue with it.
Okay.
So, if you'll allow me, Melody, I'm going to give you another pro tip for this game. Or a bit of a life hack, if you will.
Yeah.
When you start a battle, the first thing you should do is talk to the Digimon, if you really want to recruit them. If you fail at recruiting, well, here's what you need to do. You need to restart the entire battle and then try again until you get it right. This is how I recruited all my Digimon. Engaging honestly with the system for recruiting them is complete garbage. It is the bad kind of Shin Megami Tensei trope. Because none of these sentences and exchanges you have with them seem to make any sense or have any rhyme or reason. So you might as well quote-unquote cheat with that. Now then,
One.
back to the spooky hallway.
Just pal scumming. Whoa, weren't you just saying that the game is going too slum and now your pro tip is to do safe scumming? The term doesn't require you to literally do it via the save feature. Around here? I don't think so, because we got more places to explore.
Oh, and by the way, Melody,
Yeah.
if you talk to characters, you might have the chance to improve affinities.
I guess.
Since when are we on a first name basis, brah?
Pew. You're not a Pokemon Kunamon. Stop it. Stop.
You see, this
No.
is why Rio was so horrified. He thought he was in a Digimon game.
It's difficult
Not in a
to
Pokemon game.
Good to know.
Hey, Sushi, are you with us?
I'm just doing this to get the affinity. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't know, raise the spirits. Give me battle bonuses. What? What was that?
The affinity!
Oh,
That rose!
QQ. Oh my goodness, is Kunamon literally just a Pokemon? Does he just talk like a Pokemon the entire game?
I think so.
Oh my goodness. He is Pikachu but bug. Pikachu but worm.
Okay. You know what? I don't like Rio. Let's not talk to him ever again. Let's talk to the other guys instead.
Yeah. Okay, it's Matt. Let's go to last location.
There appears to be an exclamation mark up above.
Was there?
Yes, there was.
And then it got eaten.
Oh, this one.
Oh, she's back.
Hi. Hi, Jesse. Hi.
I was taking cat crap out of a box.
No, you awesome.
Good to know. Thanks for
My
telling us.
editor
And
is
putting it
gonna
in a
be
bag.
mad with me. Hi.
So let me get this straight. You're going to have an editor to edit your VODs, and I'm also going to edit the VODs.
There's gonna be so much
For my own
editing
channel.
going on.
So much editing going on, yes.
And piss.
Stop it.
I'm pee poo poo mon. Why don't you try talking to the characters before doing anything else?
Okay. This reality
It
of
feels
this
like
is
I'm
just
break-
I've gone crazy and I'm just aiming my phone camera at my friend.
Now I have something to say.
Yeah.
Gone?
Well, I guess
What?
I already went crazy, but what?
What?
Hmm?
Uh-oh.
I like Pokemon's battle stance. There's a nice
know-
battle stance.
You know, it's very funny because every time I read Falcomon, I accidentally read it as Falcom, and I'm thinking about Ys and Trails of the Sky.
Oh my god!
Uh-oh.
What
It's a
the
ghost!
hell was the
Zoinks!
That was
Zoinks!
not appearing in this episode, Mon. That was